Stepping out, it's Friday night. How I'm longing for this day. Yes, I'm single. Oh, we won't do mingle and my friend.
Hey guys, it's me, Sylvia. Welcome back to my channel. Today we're gonna be doing a DIY, and it's a very exciting DIY because it's about something that's super viral right now, and that is this little fidget spinner. We're gonna try and make this fidget spinner into also like a makeup palette type of thing, because why not? We've done the DIY Skittles candy lipstick, we've done DIY like EOS contour, so I think we can definitely turn our fidget spinner into something makeup related. If you can have a multi-purpose fidget spinner that also you can touch your makeup up with, that would be pretty dope. So let's see if I can do it. If you by chance do not know what a fidget spinner is, you've probably not been on the internet, but I'll tell you, it's just this like little toy that you spin around. There's many different types, many different designs, and I'm not gonna lie, they're pretty satisfying. You literally just spin it and it can go for so long. They come in all shapes and sizes, and they just spin really quickly. Goes so much faster in person. Looks like it's not even spinning. There we go. I'm sure you know what they are because they're so viral right now. It's absolutely insane how quick these things blew up. Like, I had no idea they existed like a couple weeks ago. The idea behind this, I guess, is it's meant to prevent you from fidgeting. So it's supposed to be really good for kids with like ADHD, to prevent them from like tapping on their desk or biting in their nails, I think. I don't know the truth behind it. I just think it's really fun to spin, and I know that it's super viral. So we're totally gonna turn it into something makeup related. Yeah. Now for the DIY, you will need a specific fidget spinner, and I think this one's the most common. It's the one with like the 3 little circles, and that's because they pop right out and it'll give you like a little compartment to put your DIY makeup in. They come in a bunch of other designs, but I just think that this one will give you the best like compartment for makeup. So that's why I decided to use this one. Now before you watch another second of this video, make sure you're subscribed. All you have to do is hit the button down below and you will be subscribed to my channel. My ear is really itchy, but subscribe down below. Thank you so much. I drop a new video every single Sunday and a bonus video throughout the week. You don't want to miss out. Become part of my S Club and we can continue to see each other. Now without further ado, let's see if I can turn this fidget spinner into our very own little makeup storage palette compartment hack thingamabob. So to do this DIY, you're gonna need a few things. Obviously this fidget spinner, and this one in particular would be good because of the holes, and then also some sort of card. I'm using Pokemon cards, and that's gonna be used to cover the holes, and then some Gorilla Glue or any sort of glue to stick it all together, and then your lipstick of choice. I'm using a really affordable one from the dollar store, but you can use any one you'd like, maybe an old one you haven't used in a while. And then I'm using some old eyeshadow palettes for the highlight and also for the eyeshadow I want to put in the fidget spinner. And then I'm going to mix them in these little containers I got from the dollar store too. And to prepare your fidget spinner, you're going to want to take out the little metal part that's in each circle. I already took 2 of them out, and mine was really difficult to take out, but I know that they usually slide out of these type of fidget spinners. So if yours is hard to take out like mine, which it shouldn't because the majority aren't, then all you have to do is just like poke and prod it with like a knife or something and it'll fall right out. And the next step is to create a backing to those little circles so they're not hollow. I'm just using Pokemon cards and cutting out little circles in them, but you can just use any cardboard, even like from playing cards. Doesn't have to be Pokemon cards, it's just what I had laying around. And then I'm just using a really strong glue to just glue it on the back of the fidget spinner and cover up those holes. Now you want to be really careful with the glue not to get any on the middle part of the fidget spinner, otherwise it won't spin as well. So now that we've created the little parts where our makeup is going to be poured in, it's time to prepare the makeup. So for the lipstick, I'm just putting it in one of my containers, and I'm going to save that for later to melt in the microwave just before I'm ready to pour it in. Now for the eyeshadow part of your fidget spinner, you're going to want to choose either an eyeshadow that's already broken, or unfortunately you're going to have to break it up like the one I'm doing. Mine was really affordable and I wanted it specifically for this DIY, so I didn't really mind. And I'm using a funnel to just pour it into my mixing container. And I'm using 2 eyeshadows just to make sure I have enough powder to fill up the fidget spinner compartment. And just be sure to really mash up all the powder until it's really finely grained. Now for the third spot in our spinner, I wanted to make it into a highlighter. So I'm using this eyeshadow that would work perfect as a highlighter, and I'm just going to do the exact same thing as I did for the eyeshadow, mash it all up, put it into a mixing container, and then we'll move on to the next step. So the next step is to pour in some rubbing alcohol. Mine's 91%. I got it from the drugstore, and I'm just going to pour that in very slowly. I'm using the cap. You want to do it little bit by little bit because the consistency is really important. You want it to be more of like a thick paste instead of really watery. I made the highlight a little too watery, but that's okay. It just means you're gonna have to wait for it to dry a lot longer. So that's what it should look like a thick paste like that. So now that I've prepared everything, I'm ready to melt the lipstick to pour it in. I put it in the microwave for a few seconds and there we go. It's nice and melted. It does dry really quickly, so you want to work fast. Ooh, who's texting me? So I'm just using the funnel and pouring it right in, and it was like the perfect amount. And then it's a little trickier to get the paste in there, so I just kind of fiddled around with it, smoothed it out, used a little spatula thing, and did the exact same thing with the eyeshadow paste, and this is what it turned out like. Now the lipstick dried like almost immediately, but you do have to wait a few hours for the alcohol to evaporate from the powder before you can use the eyeshadow and the highlight that we made. So while I was waiting, I just added a little bit of the bedazzled stickers, and then I just left it overnight and went to bed. All right, you guys, so it's the next day. I waited for this to dry overnight. It should probably only take a couple hours, but it's pretty late and I got tired, so I went to bed. It looks amazing. It still works really, really well. Now on the back of it, it's kind of ugly because it has the Pokemon cards. So I'm just gonna add some more little bedazzled jewels that I got from the dollar store and put them on the back of it because they're so pretty. Oh, it doesn't cover it up completely, but whatever, it's still cute. And at this point, you can really just make it your own and really customize it, but just make sure that you're not messing with the weight too much. Like, you want it to be balanced so it can still spin really well. So I put the bedazzled jewels over top of the Pokemon cards. It still, you know, is not the prettiest, but it works. We put makeup in it, it looks cool, so whatever. This is what it looks like. We've got the highlight right there. Ooh, that's gonna work perfect as a highlighter. And then we have the lipstick. Let's swatch. So smooth and perfect. Oh yeah. Then we have the eyeshadow right here. That's so beautiful. You can see that all of them works really, really well. It still spins perfectly. I'm like so impressed right now. This is so cool to me. You can definitely customize the makeup you want to put in here. You can literally DIY your own lipstick. I have a few videos on that. I'll link them down below if you don't want to ruin like the lipsticks you already have. Ugh, like allergies or something. My eyes keep watering. And the cool thing is that you can literally customize whatever makeup you want to put in there. You can do all lipsticks if you want. I just wanted to do one lipstick, an eyeshadow, highlight, kind of as like a touch up on the go kind of thing, you know? But now let's test it out and try it on because clearly the fidget spinner still works. Now let's see if the makeup aspect of it is on point. So I'll zoom you guys in. Let's do the lipstick first. I'm just gonna take my lip brush and just pick up some of the lipstick. Ooh, yay. You guys, it's perfect. It applies perfectly. It literally feels exactly like a lipstick. The only difference is you're using a lip brush. So far, I love our little DIY. It's working out flawlessly. So lipstick is on, it looks perfect. It's such a cute like pink color too, very playful and fun. Super easy to apply, you just gotta use a lip brush. So now let's test out the eyeshadow, which is this little gold shade right here. I'm just gonna take an eyeshadow brush. You could also use your fingers. Maybe we'll apply one eye with my finger and then the other with a makeup brush. I'm just using a flat brush and applying. And there we go, it's like this really pretty shimmery bronze neutral shade. Perfect. I'm gonna use my finger for the other eye. This is kind of an easy shade to work with. And that works perfectly as well. So the eyeshadow worked perfectly too. It was super easy to apply. I just have a nice little shimmer to my eyelids now. I like the look we're doing here. I picked some good shades in this. But we're not done yet. I do have the highlight shade to try out here. I do have a little bit of highlighter, or a lot of highlighter on right now, but that doesn't mean we can't test this out. I'm just gonna use my finger and show you guys. So you can see there, it still gives a beautiful highlight with like a gold kind of reflect to it. Maybe I'll just apply some on top of what I already have. I honestly forgot that I made a highlight, so that's why I put highlighter on. Ooh, this is giving us the most blinding highlight now because we got two highlighters on. That looks amazing. Shining for the gods. Now I'm really highlighted. Try applying with my finger. Oh yeah. So you really don't even need brushes with this. Like, you can use your fingers. The only thing that I probably would use a brush with, unless you want to use it kind of like a lip balm, would be the lipstick that we used. Since it's such a bright shade, you kind of want to be precise with the lip brush. But other than that, the rest of them work just fine with your fingers, and the fidget spinner still works. So this DIY was honestly a success. All right, you guys, so this is the finished look I did using my fidget spinner DIY makeup. It's so cool. It works so well. I'll be honest, you're spinning this thing, there's probably dust getting all up in there. You're probably taking your fidget spinner a lot of places. So maybe, I don't know, we can think of like a little cap or a cover or something to put over top of the makeup to make sure it stays protected and clean. That's just something I wanted to mention because I don't want anyone getting some sort of infection from trying this, you know? But other than that, it worked really, really well. I think it's so cool that we could figure out how to use the fidget spinner as something makeup related. It's really fun. I think this was a major success. It honestly spins so much slower on camera than it does in person. I think it's because I'm shooting like in really high definition or something. I don't know. But if you guys did enjoy this video, make sure you give me a like. If you decide to try this yourself, make sure you're tagging me in pictures and stuff on like my Twitter and my Instagram, because I would love to see what you guys can do with your own fidget spinners. And that's basically all for now. Thank you you guys so much for watching. If you missed my last video, make sure you click the box down below to watch it. And of course, if you watch the whole video and you're not yet subscribed, just hit the little bubble of my face in the corner of the screen and you'll be subscribed. I will see you guys in my next video. Thank you so much for watching. Bye!